He is survived by of FRC in Kaduna and other children and grandchildren. He was buried at the Bashama Road Cemetery, Tudunwada area of Kaduna Metropolis. Next is a quick check on tomorrow's weather outlook.
It's a pleasure to have you join us on the weather segment. From the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, I am Isa Helen Bwe. Increased cloudiness is expected over the western half of the country, though there are possibilities of localized thunderstorms with rains affecting the north, the eastern half of the central cities, extending towards Obudu, Ikom, Ogoja, Calabar, and Port Harcourt axis in the morning. As the day progresses, we'll expect more weather activities to affect most parts of the north, some places around the central cities and the southern states. For the maximum temperatures across some selected cities, do stand by.
And that's it on the news. Thank you for watching. Our Sunday news magazine Newsline continues after this time out. Please stay tuned.
Nigeria's #1 best private university in Google Scholar ranking, Afe Babalola University, Ado-Ekiti, Abuja, invite applications for admission to the 2017-2018 academic session. Postgraduate and undergraduate programs are available in colleges of agriculture, engineering, law, medicine and health sciences, sciences and social and management sciences. For detailed information on criteria for admission, UTME requirements, foundation programs, direct entry, inter-university transfer, change of institution, form selling point, and post-UTME screening exercise, visit www.abua.edu.ng or call 081-2777-2121, 080-344-02771 or 080-3350-9150.
Abua, a vision in motion.
Bros, I find correct words. Huh?
See the shop for that side.
Auntie, look call that. Where be correct words? Now the shop be done, now the next one.
Peter, see as people they pack, they go to the shop, go buy clothes. It don't reach like 5 days now. I just suspect this Tunde way this is where in Waka Kunkere Waka. See, I go blow whistle. I go blow whistle to Kuku spoil. Your whistle. Come on, go investigate the matter before you blow whistle. Whistle blood. Come on, come.
Thank you for coming.
Show first. Come. Not only you the circular for this market. But we said only your shop everybody they come. And you just want blow whistle. I go blow something.
This is not be whistle blowing matter. Now MTN goodie bag.
What it be MTN goodie bag?
With MTN goodie bag, if you carry your market enter another level, whether not for Facebook or for WhatsApp or for Twitter, for as low as 25 naira.
25 naira.
Yes.
Or buy 5 what you like for 50 naira. Dial *131# to start.
So with MTN goodie bag, your business go pure.
Welcome to Anchor University, a citadel of intellectualism with compact, serene, world-class environment where sound scholarly training and strong moral principles are taught.
We are poised to train our students to make changes in the society through the teaching of mathematics and science using cutting-edge technologies.
In Anchor University, there is no compromise on academic contents. We have excellent and conducive ICT-driven teaching facilities and learning environments with modern interactive equipment.
In Anchor University, we are grooming our students to become self-reliant when they live here and become employers of labor.
Admission is in progress for the 2017-2018 academic session. The UTME screening centers are Anchor University, character, competence, courage.
Achievers always believe in 100%. Breakfast isn't complete without Chivita 100% fruit juice, made from real natural fruits with no added sugar. So to be at your best, start every day the Chivita 100% way. With 100% quality, 100% commitment, 100% goodness, 100% achievement. Start your day the Chivita 100% way.
We want to buy Indomie noodles. So fast, please.
Yo.
This This is not my Indomie. Please, sir, it's not Indomie. Don't call it Indomie. Sir, the taste is the difference. The difference is in the taste. That's why my brothers, my mommy, my daddy, and I all enjoy our delicious, so very delicious Indomie noodles. The difference is the taste. Taste is the difference.
Nigeria is a strong emerging world economy with a population of over 170 million people. With the diligent work of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, in line with the federal government's economic diversification agenda, SON has put in place accredited laboratories to ensure that made in Nigeria products meet international standards and ready for export. SON regularly conducts products registration, certifications, factory inspections, monitoring, a metrology laboratory to get accurate measurements, while SONCAP checks the conformity of imported products and the SON Legal Act to prosecute offenders. Don't sell and don't buy substandard products. Before you buy, look well. See something, say something, or call these numbers. SON, improving life through standards.
From 1967 to 1970, Nigeria went through a horrifying civil war. It didn't matter who was wrong or right. Everybody suffered. Those who fought that war say it should never happen again.
So a lot of people will say, but you were leading the first one. Yes, I led the first one. I don't think a second one is necessary. We should have learned from that first one. Otherwise, the dead would have been to no avail. Would all have been in vain.
The words of our elders are full of wisdom.
This is a public service announcement brought to you by NTA.
There is a reason Africa is called the new frontier. What was once potential is now an opportunity ready to be seized. Once revered for our resources, today's wealth lies in our people. People who build the cities that shape the future. People who know an idea in one place means business in another. A generation for whom technology means there are no borders, no boundaries. We are the new lions in a brave new world, kings of the urban jungle. And there's a bank that puts the world in our pocket and the future in our hands. UBA, Africa's global bank.
Thanks for staying on the line. Our President, Muhammadu Buhari, was away for so long to attend to his health. He came back hale and hearty 2 weeks ago to a rousing welcome. He set off to work immediately, but for the first time since his return, the President attended the Federal Executive Council meeting, which he always chaired. To say the euphoria that greeted his entrance to the executive chamber was overwhelming is putting it mildly. I'll hand over to Jide Onifade, who is an eyewitness, to relay the rest.
For more than 100 days, Nigerians prayed for the quick recovery and safe return of President Muhammadu Buhari from his medical vacation in the UK. The news of his return filtered in the early morning hours of August 19, 2017, spread across the country like a wildfire, and the citizens simply abandoned everything to welcome the president. And when his plane touched down at the presidential wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, the president emerged into the waiting lines of jubilant Nigerians.
Incorruptible leader, President Muhammadu Buhari. He's a man of integrity.
Very happy for him, and I thank God that he's happy and that he's back.
We wish our president well.
the recovery and recuperation of the president is, in some sense, is symbolic of the recovery of Nigeria. Nigeria is going to recover. This is we're on the path to sure economic recovery, and this is a good sign. It's an excellent sign that our country is on the right path. There's great hope. There's great excitement, you know, and we're going to make it as a nation and as a people.
The mood was the same across the country. Not even members of the Federal Executive Council, whom some have visited and seen the president few days before his return, could hide their feelings about the president's return to chair the council's meeting.
Thank you very much.
The president, who was visibly moved by the concern, love and solidarity of Nigerians, thanked all members of the Executive Council, especially the Vice President, Yemi Osinbajo, for holding forth while he was away, and all Nigerians for their prayers and support.
That was a rousing welcome. Great to have you back, Mr. President. We move now to Ado-Ekiti, where Bola Ladile tells us that this year's edition of the Udiroko Festival has taken place. Indigenes were joined by their friends at home and abroad to celebrate. It took place at the Palace of the Ewe of Ado-Ekiti. Here are the highlights.
Udiroko marks the beginning of the New Year celebration in the annual calendar of the people of Ado-Ekiti, all dressed in gorgeous and full traditional attires with much pomp and pageantry.
All of this unnecessary, inordinate running after wealth is not part of our culture. Being rude is not part of our culture. But being decent, being respectful, being honest, hardworking, those are the values that make us a good people.
It marks the victory over war in those days. So the warriors will come and pay homage to the Ewe of Ado to tell him that they have really conquered. They will bring all the goods and all the slaves that they conquered where they went to. And so this is just a memorial of that particular event.
It still lies on our parents to be able to inculcate appropriate values into our children.
The week-long festival is celebrated with lots of activities, but the highlight of the event, however, is the display of beaded crowns in the palace arena and the presentation of the ancient sacred drums to Kabiesi, the Ewe of Ado-Ekiti and paramount ruler of Ekiti land, Oba Dr. Rufus Adejugbe Aladesomi III, led by Eyesong, wife of the Kabiesi and other Oloris in the palace for royal blessings. There were lots of side attractions at the occasion, one of which is the display of the warhead of the traditional war chiefs, the Elegbes, the Bafun. Some of the invited guests spoke about their impression of this ceremony and the need to preserve our culture.
I believe that other than create this unity among ourselves, engage in all kinds of politics, we should use culture as a tool of unifying ourselves. And this is what is happening here today.
All of us should be determined to work as a team so that collectively we will progress together.
Wherever you go in the world where there's progress, they must have built on their culture. So it is important for us also to maintain our culture, not let it pass away. And we are rich in culture and heritage.
We will not eat fresh yam until this event takes place. We who are Ado people cherish this important festival.
The Ewe, in his message, called on all Nigerians to work together, irrespective of tribe, in order to make the nation great.
I see this opportunity to thank God for sparing the life of our president, General Muhammadu Buhari. We pray that God Almighty Allah shall grant him good sound health to continue to serve us well and deliver the
Udiroko Festival is rounded off with a meeting of the Ewi, his high chiefs and title chiefs in the old palace ground, where the achievements of the previous years are highlighted and appraised, while plans for the future are made.
Fantastic sights and sounds of the annual Udiroko Festival. I know you enjoyed watching. Now, we all know that when the National Youth Service Corps was introduced over 40 years ago, it was to promote national unity. Adding to that, the scheme recently introduced skills acquisition programs to empower Corps members to be self-reliant after service. The Corps members also engage in extracurricular activities, and it is one of these that Adebola Brookslyn Sunday wants to talk about. It is the NYSC National Band.
Every year, Nigerian graduates from within and outside the country are mobilized by the National Youth Service Corps to serve their fatherland for 1 year. During this period, Corps members are expected to serve in states other than their state of origin.
Some of them have never been out of their state, say in Lagos. They come to the end of Nigeria to see different cultures in the same country and to live with them for a complete term. I'm very pleased about that.
NTA crew was impressed by the spectacular performances of the NYSC band at an event in Abuja. Some of the members shared how they find their way to the prestigious band.
We were picked randomly from different parts of this country, so coming together to meet new persons with new skills, new talent, I think it's something very sweet to do.
What we do in National Band, we score songs and we learn the songs, the lyrics and the rest of them. And right from 10, I've been singing and I'm a lover of music. Music is me and I'm music.
For others, music is now their chosen career.
Before, I can't really stand in front of crowds to do a lot of songs, but right now I've developed myself in the skill area and I can boldly say if I leave NYSC, I'll take this as a career.
After here, I have to consider what I have at hand. To establish myself, I'm going to be an employer of labor, kind of my own little pace, providing a white-collar job.
With the band and other skill acquisition windows provided by the NYSC, the population of graduates in the labor market is expected to drop sharply in due course.
The NYSC members sure know how to bring it. Great job. As part of its corporate social responsibility, Nigerian Breweries PLC, through one of its brand products, Goldberg Lager Beer, has donated millions of naira to some Nigerian youths in the southwest of the country. The aim is to boost their small and medium-scale businesses. The ceremony for this took place at the Palace of the Ooni of Ife, and Newsline was there to see it.
That depicts what happened at the Palace of the Ooni of Ife, where Nigerian Breweries PLC rolled out drums for the unveiling of Ishedowo, an empowerment campaign by Goldberg to equip young Yoruba men and women with the support they need to grow their business ideas. The occasion witnessed the presence of the high and mighty in the society, including traditional rulers in Yoruba land. They all came from near and far to add color to the unveiling of Ishedowo. The Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, who led other traditional rulers to unveil the Youth Empowerment logo, called on other private industries in the country to emulate Nigerian Breweries PLC for the good initiative.
We cannot wait for government to do everything for our people. It's very important for all the corporate organizations to see this as a wake-up call.
The marketing director, Nigerian Breweries PLC, Franco Maria Maggi, said 100 participants across the country would be given grants of 300,000 naira each as a way of transforming the lives of the beneficiaries, which according to him would be a spillover effect on the larger economy by way of increasing job creation and income.
To support entrepreneurs from the entire Southwest.
Some beneficiaries of the program commended Nigerian Breweries PLC for the empowerment campaign program.
I feel so excited. So I will use it to expand my business. I will buy more equipment. I will employ more hands, and I will buy more material.
I will use this gift to boost my business.
The event was characterized with series of traditional songs and dances.
And we captured some of the social and corporate events that took place during the week across the country. We will let you see them when Newsline returns from this break. Stay on the line.
When your food is cooking, you should add a little salt. You can never go wrong with Dangote salt because it's refined, iodized, and so white, back so nice. You can never go wrong with Dangote salt. Oh yeah, put up, Sarah, shake up, cook up. You can never go wrong with Dangote salt.
It's not just salt, it's Dangote salt.
They say it's a jungle out here. We say it's a brave new world. They keep talking about how things used to be. We only care about how we choose it to be. They are the norm, the usual, the expected, the product of the system. We are the different, the unpredictable, the ones who do the unexpected and the unbelievable. Why? Because we choose to. We choose different. We choose us. We choose Verve.
Verve, the rewarding way to make payments.
Welcome to the new world of superb taste, now here in Nigeria. Everyone, try it and enjoy the delicious goodness. We are bringing our new noodles to every corner of the country. That's right, it tastes great. It tastes fantastic. It's time for a new noodle. Nigeria, you want the truly delicious taste? Come and get it! Be supreme, Nigeria.
The secret to my everyday radiance is that chocolate glow. It gives me confidence.
I've not made my hair.
Congratulations, girl. Here is chocolate for you.
Chocolate. I couldn't have asked for better.
Chocolate waves come in different styles and sizes. It's 100% human hair, long-lasting and affordable. I just upped my game with chocolate waves.
Sweet life, chocolate hair.
Problems. Who doesn't have them? Some problems are embarrassing. Some are humiliating. Some are unsuitable. Some are testing. Some are unexplainable. Some you just have to laugh about. And some not. Whatever life dishes you, you can always be sure you'll have one less thing to worry about when it comes to making payments, sending money, paying bills, and everyday payments. Quick Teller, everyday payments made easy.
Welcome back. Eid al-Kabir is a festival that coincides with a pilgrimage to Mecca by Muslims. Those performing the pilgrimage do not take part in the usual Eid celebrations. What then do they do? How do they celebrate the Eid? Abdullahi Mustafa reports on how pilgrims celebrate Eid al-Kabir in Saudi Arabia.
Unlike Muslims in other parts of the world who celebrate on the 10th of the Islamic month of Dhul Hijjah, those performing Hajj are observing the most rigorous rituals of the religious engagement. After a day-long standing on Arafat Plains and passing the night at an open and bare platform called Muzdalifah, the pilgrims trek several kilometers to Jamarat. It is a ritual representing the symbolic stoning of Satan and reaffirming one's total submission to the commandments of Allah. While some head for Mecca to circumambulate the Kaaba and walk between Mount Safa and Marwa, others return to their camps in the tent city of Mina. While there, they cut their hair and remove the 2 white garments worn 3 days back. This is a moment of happiness and accomplishment.
Mina was fine, and the arrangement of the program was successful.
We are here to serve Allah, and everything that we do it for the sake of Allah. It's been an awesome and wonderful experience.
We pray since before we come that may Allah ease everything for us, and He should bless us with the strength and the ability to carry on this task that has been a kind of it is obligatory, and Allah have made everything easier for all of us.
Yet they miss the memorable and bountiful things Salah comes with while at home.
I miss my home and my house, because when I'm in Nigeria, people may come to my house and eat.
Your friends will come visiting you, your families, you know, even if you happen to be a government worker. This day everybody knows that this day you are allowed to go and visit your loved ones, but unlike here, you'll be in the tent.
Yes, I've missed the meat aspect and the family celebration, but I have a large family here.
Mindful of such feelings, some Nigerian women living in Saudi Arabia bring raw meat, fry and sell to pilgrims like Malam Musa Soba.
I was passing by and saw this lady frying meat. I couldn't resist the aroma.
Other women like this young lady are not selling the meat. Aisha is being paid by some pilgrims who bring raw meat from a neighboring slaughterhouse. Staying in the tent city of Mina is indeed not an easy task to all pilgrims, yet memorable.
Saudi Arabia with good tidings. Thanks for that piece, Abdullahi. Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, played host to members of the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, headed by the Minister, Alhaji Lai Mohammed. The occasion was, as usual, one that will always attract all men of goodwill. What might that be? Anthony Forson was on the train and would tell us.
In the name of God the Father, amen, and of the Son, amen, and of the Holy Spirit, amen.
It is the holy matrimony between Israel Adelaide and Esther Lawal. The two have agreed to come together as a union under God to raise their own family.
I pronounce that they be living together as husband and wife in the name of God the Father, amen, and of the Son, amen, and of the Holy Spirit.
After signing the register and a certificate issued as husband and wife, the couple proceeded to where they will host their guests. Information and Culture Minister Lai Mohammed, accompanied by his wife Alhaja Kudrat Lai Mohammed, Grace Gikpi, Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, directors in the various departments, staff, family members, friends and well-wishers all converged at Savannah Event Center, awaiting the arrival of the latest couple in town. They danced, cut their cake, fed each other, and told us their story.
We give glory to God for a journey of many years that has come to pass today. Initially, it looked like something that will not come to pass, but I thank God. He has done it in a way I did not expect.
To build the home based on God's solid foundation, because I know the way the Bible says that if the foundation is destroyed, what shall the righteous do?
The man behind the success story of Israel is Williams Adeleye, a presidential aide attached to the Minister of Information and Culture.
The guy wedding today is my sibling, is the baby of the house. It is a thing of joy for me to see him getting married today. Indeed, I'm very happy.
As it is customary with occasions like this, words of encouragement and advice are always in abundance.
They will need to be very prayerful. They need to trust themselves. They need to believe in themselves. The husband in particular must be very patient. The wife must be very trusting. And I believe that if they see themselves as friends, the union will last very long. All we can do is pray for the young couple
to be patient, because the journey is very rough and they need to have patience in everything, patience, and they should share an honest love.
They should look up to God. They should not bring any third party to their marriage. No matter what the challenge they have, they should call on God and God will resolve the problems for them.
They have to love themselves. They have to be with each other. Anything they were doing in the past that will not help them, they have to put it aside.
Splendid event that was. Congrats to the couple too. Next up, it was marriage waiting to happen the day Francisca and Martin set eyes on each other. It is therefore not surprising that, as I speak, they are man and wife. Glory Ekanem, who witnessed the solemnization of holy matrimony between the two, tells us that it was indeed a very happy day for all present.
Marriage is ordained by God for many benefits, and so it was for Francisca and Martins as their over 2-year-old relationship blossoms into this beautiful celebration of love at Our Lady Queen of Nigeria Pro Cathedral, Abuja. The colorful ceremony was witnessed by many guests, and they prayed, blessed, and advised the newlyweds.
Marriage is a union of two people, so there shouldn't be any form of rivalry. There should be understanding, there should be harmony. It's a partnership.
Wish them good luck and God bless them, and advise them to be patient with themselves, to have peace with themselves, to love each other, and to be prayerful.
I feel very, very plenty in Jesus Christ, because Jesus has made it. The Lord has made everything good for me. So I thank God for 100 times, 1 million times plus 1 million times.
My advice to them is to be patient with each other. They should be tolerant, accommodating.
For Martins, he says it was love at first sight.
Because I saw that calmness and serenity about her. So I think I liked her from the first time. So
I was actually extremely happy, and I felt at peace, and I knew that he was the right one for me, because he's calm, he's loving, and we connected.
Chairman of the occasion, Minister of Science and Technology, Ogbonnaya Onu, advised the couple.
I also know
that because you come from very good homes, wonderful families, you are going to be far better than even your parents.
Then it was time to go to the dance floor.
Congrats to Francisca and Martins. All the best to you both. It is a known fact that human capital development is pivotal to national development, and Chevron Nigeria Limited has reinstated its commitment to providing it for the development of all sectors of the Nigerian economy. To this end, the establishment recently trained some Nigerian graduates in various fields to make them self-reliant. Take a look.
Chevron is one of the largest oil producers in Nigeria and one of its largest investors. Apart from having oil and gas as its core mandates, over the years, Chevron has been impacting the lives of Nigerians in the areas of health, education, and economic development. Human Capacity Development Initiative is also one of the ways Chevron is contributing to the economic development of Nigeria.
The execution of Chevron Nigeria Limited.
One after the other, the interns made their presentations on the skills they have acquired.
The sea, which is very good, the charge and the reservoir needed to be assessed to fully characterize this individual opportunity.
Chevron prides itself in building capacity in Nigeria and in Nigerians.
Engineer Shoga Odushelu, who represented the chairman managing director Chevron, while congratulating members of the second batch for the successful completion of their training, says the gesture will continue.
A total of 15,802 scholarships worth about 7.5 billion naira were awarded between the year 2009 and 2016. Trained more than 400 Nigerians as operators for our field operation activities, and over 98% of them were absorbed by Chevron Nigeria Limited, while others are absorbed into full employment by other IOCs.
The nomination of the graduate interns is in line with the Nigerian Content Human Capacity Development Initiative.
Chevron went through a very transparent process for the young lads to identify their skill level in various skill training that they had within Chevron.
Be self-motivated, develop yourself further. You will be employed surely, and that's definitely.
The training initiative is geared towards empowering more Nigerians to acquire skills that will enable them take on responsibilities that will otherwise be given to expatriates across the country.
Moving on, the promise by the federal government to revamp the nation's economy through local content is already becoming a reality with the inauguration of the Boa cement plant in Edo State. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, who inaugurated the plant, also performed the groundbreaking for the construction of another plant, which is expected to raise the annual production of the company at Okbela to 6 million metric tons. Victor Odion Acha reports.
It was a memorable day for the people of Okbela community, the management and staff of Boa Group, who were on ground to witness the epoch-making event, performed by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, who was accompanied by the Minister of Trade and Investment, Okechukwu Enelama, and that of Agriculture, Chief Audu Ogbe. With the groundbreaking of another 3 million metric ton production plant, the factory, which is already the biggest in the South-South, is ready to prove a point to the world in the cement industry.
We are completing another greenfield project in Sokoto, which is 1.5 million tons per annum, which costs over $300 million. And by the time we are done, the combined capacities of our cement plants, both in Edo and in Sokoto, will be in the region of about 8 million tons.
The Vice President, Yemi Osinbajo, who performed the groundbreaking ceremony, said when the 6 million metric tons capacity is achieved, The company will consolidate Nigeria's self-sufficiency in cement manufacturing. He said the Buhari's administration has created an enabling environment for private-based industrial sector with business-friendly policies.
In this regard, we are working very hard with the Industrial Policy Council, of which the chairman of the BUA Group is a prominent member, to evolve and implement well-considered solutions to business impediments and economic stagnation in Nigeria.
Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki and his Kano counterpart, Abdullahi Gaduje, said the APC change policy is seen in all aspects of the nation's economy.
The goal of my administration is to make Edo State an investor's haven by encouraging businesses to take advantage of our rich natural endowments, not only in our fertile land, our onshore oil and gas deposits and abundant mineral deposits that are present in this part of the state, coupled with the friendly and pro-business climate which we are creating.
When Nigeria has to become what it is, a giant of Africa, but it has to be a giant with economic backing. And this type of investment is the investment that will make Nigeria great.
The event was also attended by the Emir of Kano, Alhaji Lamido Sanusi II, the host traditional ruler, His Royal Highness Yesifu Dirisu, the Okokwelagbe of Okwela, the Senate Deputy Whip, Francis Ali Mihina, and former Governor of Edo State, Adams Oshomole.
About the Salah. Since the reign of the first Emir of Lafia, Muhammadu Dunuma, more than 2 centuries ago, the long-standing tradition of hosting the people by the Emirates on the second day of Eid al-Kabir celebration with uniquely mashed rice cake still continues. The people who on this day converged on the Emir's palace were not only fed, but they also went away with the message of national unity. Abubakar Usman Akwanga reports.
The drums and trumpets reverberate as the 16th Emir of Lafia, Alhaji Isa Mustafa I, feels at home in the midst of his subjects. On this special day, the master tradition is once again brought to the fore. It is not because the people lack what to eat on this historic day, but there is ownership in keeping the values and norms of the Emirates. And so, in addition to other traditional rulers under the Emirates, traditional title holders and their subjects, getting the master allocation from the Emir is an honor.
It's a long time. All of us grew to meet it. And I'm about 70 now. So you can see how long. Not a day that I met that they're eating the food they told us. They started Masa a long time ago. I think they were quick in knowing that Masa will be the best. Not because of anything, but because you can take it easily home and eat with your people.
Ours is Masa. It's a Masa that you preserve for over, you can preserve for over 1 month, 2 months.
A Turkish community delegation from Abuja had a feel of the tradition.
The Emir was very hospitable, and the people here, they showed a great hospitality. So we are very, very grateful. It has become a very, very memorable day.
Beyond the Masa feast is the message of peace and harmony. In the over 4 decades of his rulership, Lafia and its people have witnessed tremendous growth and development, and the celebration continues.
Another successful feast there. It gets better with time. Our next segment dwells on issues that touch the heart. You will see what I mean when we present our offering after this timeout. Stay on the line.
Hate speech is not a joke.
It incites genocide and crimes against humanity. Most of Africa's civil wars are caused by hate speech from one tribe against another. We don't want it here. The Nigerian government stands firm against hate speech.
I was distressed to notice that some of the comments, especially in the social media, have crossed our national red lines by daring to question our collective existence as a nation. This is a step too far.
One nation bound in freedom, peace and unity.
Nigeria, one nation, one people.
This is a public service announcement brought to you by NTA.
Bayes University Abuja offers world-class education, uninterrupted academic session, and promising degrees. Bayes University Abuja is affordable and delivers quality with experienced international staff, superb facilities, overseas external examiners, and a serene academic atmosphere. We offer quality and affordable education, and students are within easy reach of their parents here at Bayes University Abuja. So learn to live at Bayes University for a brighter future. For more information, visit our website at www.bayesuniversity.edu.ng or call 081 3376 9657 or 081 3376 9658. Bayes University Abuja. Learn to live.
Want to buy Indomie noodles? So fast, please.
Yo.
This is not my Indomie. Please, sir, it's not Indomie. Don't call it Indomie.
Sir, the taste is the difference. The difference is in the taste. That's why my brothers, my mommy, my daddy, and I all enjoy our delicious, so very delicious Indomie noodles. The difference is the taste.
Taste is the difference.
Yes, difference is in the taste. Nothing tastes like my Indomie.
Indomie noodles, tasty nutrition, good for you.
Can your milk do this?
Can your milk do this? Mine can.
With Hollandia evaporated milk, your ice cream, custards, and variations of beverages taste pleasantly different. Hollandia evaporated milk. Life tastes different.
From the House of Chi.
The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, is working to ensure access to safe, good quality essential medicines with the World Health Organization pre-qualification of made in Nigeria pharmaceutical products, stiffer penalties for fake drug offenders with a review of NAFDAC laws, national, regional, and international collaborations, cutting-edge technologies, including the mobile authentication service.
NAFDAC as an agency is indeed doing so much to protect the health of our nation. I urge everyone to support NAFDAC in ridding the country of fake drugs and unwholesome products.
Let us support NAFDAC to win the war against fake drugs and other unwholesome regulated products. NAFDAC, safeguarding the health of the nation.
Feel alive, so alive when I'm with my best friends, indulging my G exotic taste of paradise, irresistible. Everywhere I go, G exotic. Nothing makes my drink more than when the mixer is delightful. G exotic, and after a long day, I wanna relax with the taste of my G exotic. Yeah, sinking and get lost. Taste of relaxation, too good not to share. The taste of affection. Oh, say I love the taste of G exotic. I love the taste of G exotic. Love the taste of G exotic. Nothing like the taste of my G exotic. I love the taste of G exotic. Nothing like the taste of my G exotic.
Oh, I love the taste.
G exotic nectar. I love the taste.
I can see a lot of signals here. Are you Vous Almighty? Okay. Are you Mr. Lover? No. Okay. Are you Mega Connect? Okay. Are you click on that?
Introducing Airtel Unlimited Data Plans. Get Unlimited 10 for 10,000 Naira. Get Unlimited 15 for 15,000 Naira. And Unlimited 20 for 20,000 Naira. Unlimited data. Unlimited you.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Welcome back. Now to a touching one. She's young, and the rest of her life, which she thought was neatly spread in front of her, is being threatened by a diseased organ. As I speak, it is temporary intervention that keeps her alive from one day to the next. A permanent solution is what she needs. You'll understand better by the time Joy Ken Abakoya is done telling her story.
At 35 years of age, Memuna Madu is already a mother of 5. She lives in Lagos with her husband, and together they do everything to provide their children with the basic things of life. Their life was peaceful and happy, but from one moment to the other, all of that changed. Memuna is now a hospital patient battling for her life. She says all was well with her until 8 months ago, when she gave birth to her 5th child.
I thought I have malaria and typhoid. When I went to hospital, the nurse treated me. The nurse said, this is not malaria and typhoid. We now went to general checkup. It's from there that they found out that the other one is shrink, while the other one is small. Said it's kidney problem. It has been long in my body, almost 7 years. I didn't know.
Her kidneys have collapsed, and her doctors say the only solution is a transplant.
The doctor advised you have to do the transplant. And the bill of the transplant, including with the medication after surgery, is 10 million naira.
As it is now, she is required to, deposit about 8.5 million naira, which is going to be for the surgery per se, and thereafter she needs to be on immunosuppressive drugs for maintenance all through her life.
The regular dialysis she undergoes 2 times every week, her handlers say, is a temporary measure to keep her alive. But the good news is there is someone on standby and willing to donate one of her kidneys to Memuna.
I am ready to donate my kidney for my sister so that she can recover.
Memuna's utmost desire is to get well and fast so she can go back to tending to her children, who are now in the care of her mother.
She needs help. Yes, hoping it comes with this exposure. Moving on, how to curb gender-based violence is in the front burner of governments and non-governmental organizations globally. Focus is almost always on violence against women because they are believed to be at the receiving end. Narrowing down to domestic violence against women, available statistics show that the rate is high, with some women losing their lives and some others maimed for life by their husbands. Women's rights groups and concerned individuals in this country are on their toes to ensure that women in such situations are protected. But what some people are asking is, how protected can a woman be in a violent marriage? It is with this in mind that Elizabeth Ewuga sought opinions on what a woman should do in this situation.
I love most is he's truthful.
My wife is my second mom, and then he do all the necessary thing that a woman's supposed to do.
He's a very strong person in terms of belief.
Those are the special reasons these respondents love their spouses, reasons that undoubtedly spurred them into marriage. It is, however, natural that when people live together, in this case as man and wife, they're bound to step on each other's toes. Can these respondents recall any such incident?
The way he doesn't give me food, going out with ladies.
When such incidents continue unchecked or are taken too far, battery may result. We wondered if there is a logical explanation to why some people take the violent option.
Some of them inherit it from their family. They think beating a wife is a right, or they think it's the right thing to do.
They would like to use their ego on the woman that, after all, I'm the head of this family. When I'm talking, you keep quiet.
Dr. Joe Odumake champions the cause of vulnerable women through her non-governmental organization. She says she has come across all manner of cases of women domestically brutalized.
When people think that they cannot easily find justice, then they keep mute, they don't report, at times they die.
Despite this, many women are known to remain in such life-threatening relationship where some have lost their lives.
It's because it's selling Igbo, codeine, SK that I'm no more interested. I can't marry such person like that. That all the money that you have spent to me, I should go and bring it. For what? Now started beating me.
When a man tries to slap you the first time, second time, and say sorry, you should know that that is leading you to somewhere.
As much as this may sound antisocial, we had to ask if it is appropriate for a woman to walk away from an abusive and life-threatening marriage.
The guy has been physical with me once, twice, thrice. I'll drop the guy like a hot potato.
But spiritually, are separation and divorce acceptable to God?
In as much that Islam does not want us to separate, if they discover that the relationship can no longer be what it used to be, and there's need for them to separate or to go into full divorce, they have to do that.
Divorce is a no-no. The basic thing the Bible talked about that should make a couple to separate is adultery, immorality.
The bottom line is, God ordained marriage to be enjoyed. For this to happen, couples should ensure that they have mutual respect for each other, accommodate each other's shortcomings, and be ready to meet each other halfway.
And we will keep at it until domestic violence becomes a thing of the past. Let's proceed to round off nicely. We'll present the last set of messages and come back for what next. Stay on the line.
He was born with no superpowers. He was just unique, with a burning desire to know more, to question the answer, and then question the question. To never stop finding new ways of doing things. Curiosity not only drives innovation, it shapes the future of businesses. So wherever it leads you, InterSwitch will be there, providing diverse digital payment solutions, insights, and opportunities. Because we're committed to finding better ways to ensure that your business runs efficiently.
InterSwitch. Transaction solutions you can depend on.
From our wonderful family, meet our active triplets. Mixology, for example, mixes well with drinks. Then enjoy every quick meal with Slurp It Off. And everywhere you go, there is Go-Gurt. Packed with healthy nutrition, nourishing vitamins, power of protein, strength of calcium, revitalizing energy. Hollandia yogurt is bursting with goodness inside and out. Hollandia yogurt. It's all good. Hollandia.
Success. I always wanted to make something of myself. Even when I was a child. With So Clean, my mother made sure that my clothes were clean and bright. With a 30% concentrated formula, washing is faster, brighter, and cleaner. Like millions of families, mine also trust So Clean. With my clothes and with my career. Because when all eyes are on you, you have to look the part. So Clean. It's your time to shine.
So Clean. Now with a new look and stain magnet technology for even better stain removal.
Hands up in
Happy Hour by Chivita. Burst of refreshment.
House of The remains of Justice Andrew Otutu Obaseki, retired Justice of the Supreme Court, and the Obaseki of Benin Kingdom have been laid to rest in his country home in Benin City, Edo State. Goodluck Enani reports that the funeral service was preceded by a valedictory court session and a requiem mass.
The St. Peter's Anglican Church, Benin City, played host to dignitaries from across the country who came to pay their last respect to the man they say had left indelible marks in the nation's judicial system. The officiating minister and Bishop Anglican Diocese of Benin, Right Reverend Peter Imaswe, in a homily described the deceased as an erudite jurist who worked tirelessly for the upliftment of humanity and enjoined the family to keep his legacies alive. Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki said, in line with his late uncle's zeal and love for education, 10 students who are members of the church the deceased worshipped are to henceforth enjoy scholarship courtesy of the late jurist. At the gravesite, family of the deceased performed the dust-to-dust rites.
I can't describe him more than saying he was a lovely father.
At a lavishly held reception in honor of the deceased, it was a roll call of who is who from across the nation. The guests described the late jurist as a man of many parts.
He was a great leader. I think we have actually lost James.
He represents the finest tradition. When you talk about those judges who in their time delivered justice in the purest form.
It's somebody that when you had contact with, there's something to learn.
A valedictory court session was earlier held at the State High Court in Benin City in honor of the late Justice Andrew Otutu Obaseki. The late justice, who is also the Obaseki of Benin Kingdom, died on the 13th of last month at the age of 91.
His soul rests in perfect peace. Amen. And this is where we say goodbye, good night, and God bless Nigeria.